My name is Dillon Fleury, and this is for Fundamentals of Physics with Full Sail Online. And I'm talking about inertia and friction. Inertia is basically explained as in the absence of force, objects move indefinitely. This means that if an object is moving and there is no force acting against it, it will not stop moving. It will continue. However, there is a stopping force called the force of friction, which is the opposition to movement through fluid, between two surfaces, and between two objects coming into contact. Support force is the force that supports an object on the surface against gravity. The amount of pressure applied on the ground by your weight, or an object's weight, equals the amount of force support from the ground. Friction is caused by two forces acting on each other. In this case, gravity and support force. So, the greater the mass of an object, the more inertia and friction when slid or moved. For this experiment, we will need three things: one surface to act upon, a heavier object, and a lighter object in comparison. And we will move them across the floor and compare the difference in friction and difficulty of moving. Let's find out. When testing friction, you have to take in mind the weight of the object and how well it may slide. With Diesel here, he's easily slid across the floor. Like so. Not really hard. Now, for example, with a larger, heavier object, it's harder to push due to friction. Won't slide, will stumble. Bam! Clearly the larger object with more mass is harder to move because it holds more inertia and it creates more friction. So let's touch on a few things we've spoken about. 1. Newton's first law, friction. And we also briefly touched on gravity and support force. And that's about it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.